Here we are back at the Cornerstone in Berkeley, February 10th. A rare Tuesday show with Corner and special guest Heathen. They are on tour right now. This is their Bay Area stop. Been doing probably a few weeks before this, places like Vegas. Heading out to more shows after. Check out that show, Cornerstone in Berkeley. Again at the Cornerstone in Berkeley, where we saw Heathen last year, and they're back here on a tour with Corner. We'll start off right there. Are you a fan of Corner, man? I mean, old school, No More Color, Vortex?
Absolutely. I have all the old noise record stuff and everything.
Yeah. I've always liked their style because it's especially just how complex and man, those guys are amazing, you know.
Yeah, great musicians, all of them.
Yeah, as you are, sir, too. You know, what I've always liked about most metal bands, especially in the Bay Area, is that dual guitar attack, you know.
Yeah.
And you've been in the band quite a bit since, you know, quite a long time since Lee left to do Exodus. And, you know, how's your time been in Heathen since?
It's been great. I mean, it's been almost 20 years in the band for me, so it's been really cool. Got to make a couple of great albums. We're working on another one now, and we just released a single called Never a God through our new label, Napalm. So yeah, everything's going great.
What bands were you in prior to Heathen? You know, we like to cover the history before too. So.
Yeah, sure. So Jason and I were both in a band called Psychosis, based in LA in the 90s. And then for a long time I played in a band called Prototype, which is like a more progressive meets thrash kind of band. So yeah, did a lot of stuff with both of those bands, and then, you know, joined Heathen, got to play guitar for Exodus for a long time. So
oh yeah? For what tours or shows?
I was filling in for Gary while he was in Slayer. So I did one tour in Europe with the band for the Exhibit B album. I did a ton of touring for the Blood In, Blood Out album. And most recently I filled in on bass for them in South America a couple months ago. So,
oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, so you were in the band when it was Rob and with Zetro.
Yeah, I got to tour with both of them, man.
Wow. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So we know a lot of metal bands, especially the Bay Area guys, you know, get a lot more love in Europe and stuff. And I love that DVD that you guys have out, the DVD CD combo.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
You know, I know you've played a lot of shows in Europe, and can you give us some good moments of people who may not, like myself, ever make it out there?
Yeah, I mean, we were lucky on the last for the last album, Empire of the Blind. We got to tour all over the world. We went to Europe, we went to Japan, Australia, South America. Really fortunate to be able to go to so many cool places. Europe in particular is really good for this band, for Heathen. We have a great fan base there. And yeah, we're really looking forward to going back. It's going to be good for the next record cycle. So.
Cool, man. We just covered the NAMM show in Anaheim. Any good memories at the NAMM show?
I haven't been in a long time, but I used to go every year.
Yeah.
When I used to live in LA, so.
Well, they say back when it was better, it just, you know, it's like Burning Man as the years go by.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, it used to be more. I'm sure it's still a party, but it used to be easier to get in.
Yeah.
So there were a lot of, you know, we had a lot of good times going down there, checking out the gear, having a good time, going to shows. So yeah.
Right on. I want to ask you about your influences. I mean, maybe name 5 bands or 5 guitar players that just did it for you to become the player you are today.
I mean, I would say for rhythms, like James Hetfield's right up there. Lead stuff, Randy Rhoads was probably my first big influence.
Nice.
I love Marty Friedman's playing. I like stuff like Alan Holdsworth, like more jazz fusion. And even some of the like LA metal guys like Warren DeMartini and George Lynch. Those guys are killer players.
Oh man.
So, yeah.
You know, people can talk shit all they want about that, but at this point, it's all rock and roll, and those guys are smoking players.
Absolutely.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. One more thing, the Shrapnel record label. Were you ever a fan of Mike Varney and, you know, Jason Becker, McAlpine, Vinnie Moore?
I have a lot of that stuff actually.
I kind of wish they'd bring that back with like the session bass player, drummer, and some guitar player. It's just like totally going off on the leads, man. You know?
Yeah, I mean, there's not quite as much of that these days. I know a lot of instrumental albums are coming out, but it's kind of more. There's a lot more notes and not as much song structure kind of stuff, which the Shrapnel stuff had. You know,
that was a special time, though, wasn't it?
For sure. Like
with
Apocrypha and all the bands.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, we'll wrap this up. Thank you, Kragen, for your time, and anything you're looking forward to in 2026 with Heathen or any other projects you might be doing, and you know.
Yeah, I mean, we're like I said, we're just working on the new record. We just put out the new single, Never a God.
Yeah. On Napalm Records with their label mates, Exodus.
Yep.
That's pretty awesome, Bay Area.
And you know, the new record's mostly recorded already, so it should be really cool. We're just gonna go in the studio and finish things up after this tour, and hopefully it'll be out either later this year or early next year. So.
And Blake mentioned about Jason Bittner being on drums, and how was the time in the studio with him?
It was great. Yeah. He came in really prepared, knocked everything out, and it sounded really good. The quality of the drums, the drum tone, and then also on top of it, the performance, all great stuff. So.
Were you guys ever in Juan Ortega's studio?
Yeah, we made the Evolution of Chaos album there.
Okay, because I just interviewed Juan, and man, so many great music heads have rolled through there.
Yeah.
Just to wrap this up, what was your experience with Juan in the studio, and that lineup in particular at that time for Heathen?
Yeah, I mean, that was like my first studio experience with the band.
Okay.
So
wow.
It was really cool. We got it. It's actually, there's a documentary up on our YouTube, the recording of that.
Well,
album.
everybody check that out for sure, and also Kragen's history, and I'm sure there are videos of you with Exodus on stage on YouTube for sure.
Lots,
So, yeah. Thank you, Kragen. Good luck on the rest of your tour, brother.
Thank you, man.
Thank you.